Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out my Cotoneaster I got from last year's bonsai boot sale. As you can see, put quite a bit of growth on, so let's get into this and see what we can make of it. The Cotoneaster is generally used as a garden shrub, especially here in the UK, but offers almost everything that you want from a bonsai. We have very small leaves, and they tend to turn like a red and orange shade, and you can see them here. Let me zoom in a little bit better for you. So in the autumn they'll go red and orange just before some of them drop, but majority of them stay on. It's an evergreen shrub. In the spring it produces small flowers, generally white, but sometimes they can be pink, and then later on in the year they also produce berries. So this makes a great beginner's tree, although it has two main drawbacks as a bonsai. First of all, the growth shoots, they are prolific and pruning can become tedious. You're forever pruning back. Secondly, the trunk takes forever to thicken up, especially when it's in a pot. As you can see there, mine's not, let's zoom in again, mine's not very thick, although it is only a couple of years old, but it will take ages for it to thicken at all unless you're putting them in the ground. Now they love full sun. Can be kept in semi-shade. Winter temperatures tolerant up to about, well, down to about -6. Anything lower than that, they definitely need to be protected. But generally, as I say, in the UK, we don't really get to -6. It's a very, very rare occurrence if we got that cold. For repotting these trees, I'd say mid-spring to late spring, ideal time. As I say, this is the Cotoneaster I purchased in 2022 at the bonsai boot sale down in Birmingham. As you can see, it's put on a little bit of growth, as it was only small when I got it. All I did when I did get it is I put it in some bonsai mixed soil around the outside, so basically I slip potted it and I put it into this other pot just to give it a bit more room to grow, and it's done that exactly. So right, let's get it out of this pot and get it into some proper bonsai soil and get it in a proper pot as well. So taking a look at this, I think what I want to do before I even start is I want to put some wire on it. I don't really like the generic S, but I do like the movement. So what I think I will do is apply some wire and then bring this further down, so it's got more of a really strong curve here. If you can see that, I hope you can see that. I can't really see my camera screen because how bright it is out today. So yeah, we're going to bring it down like that a little bit, I think. So first things first, I'm going to get some sturdy wire. I'm just going to insert it right down the bottom, and I'm going to move some branches out the way. I'm going to proceed to wrap the wire around the trunk. Now I think this is 4.5 or 5mm gauge wire, so it's quite thick, which will allow me to bend the trunk quite easy. The trunk's pretty flexible anyway, so we shouldn't have any problems when it comes to bending and possibly snapping. Let's get that round there. Okay, and then I want to bring this round down. Okay, let me check that out. Okay, I like that. So I'm going to do is snip the end of this bit off. So it looks very tight like that. I noticed I've managed to catch some of the leaves in here and the branches. I'm not too concerned about that because some of these are going, but also I just want to get the movement in the trunk first. As I say before, these grow so well that it becomes a bit tedious managing it all the time, so I've got no problem with regrowing some of these branches. Now next, what we're going to do is start snipping some of these branches that I know we're definitely not going to need. So this one down here is in the way, we can't see the movement. We're going to get rid of these front ones, which opens it up. Got one at the bottom here. These also at the bottom. Might leave that one on for now. Remove that. I'll get you in a little bit closer. And there we go. So now you can see how tight that bend has now gotten, and we've opened it up. Do need to get rid of some more under here. Now we've got more growth that we don't need, so I'll get rid of that in just a second. While we are working on this, I will say the Cotoneaster does produce, or at least can be, very toxic to some other plants. So once we're finished using our tools, we need to make sure that we're going to go ahead and give them a good clean. We'll use alcohol wipes, that's what I like to use, or an alcohol solution, just make sure it kills any germs and that toxin. We don't want to be passing it on to the other trees because it potentially kill them. So that's how we're looking at the moment, down there. Okay, let's zoom you back out so you can see the whole tree. I'm just going to shorten and remove the ones on the crutch. We do have this one here. I'm going to bring it right back as it may be used in the final design. I'm going to shorten this back and that back. Remove the upward growth for now. This back branch is a bit too strong, so I'm just going to chip it right back. Nothing too major. I've got that one stuck right in the right in the coil of the wire. I need to move that out of the way. There we go. And it cuts up a little bit. Yeah, we could potentially use that. I'll potentially use this one at the bottom. So for now, we'll just leave them both on. This one and this one, they'll be removed. And this one's on the inside, even though you wouldn't believe it, because I got it caught. There we go. Let's take this one out, and then this one's growing at the back in the crotch. There we go. So this could be potentially our back branch. Fill it up, or we could grow something later on down here, but for now I've got 2 branches. I've got 2 branches there. We'll move the one further in, cut that back, potentially add a bit of wire to that one. Okay, moving into the apex region. I need to get rid of that one, it's in the crotch. I'll put a bit of wire on that one, bring it down, and then I'll cut it there as well. Some more in the crotch, snip them out. Makes it a bit difficult because I've crushed it all, being the clever guy that I am. Now at the back you can see I've caught this one, so I'm going to have to just remove it, cut it back here, pull that bit out, and then we've still managed to keep the branch. It up a bit. There we go. Got it there, make that my new leader. Can't seem to speak today. Bring that down. It's not looking too bad. Alright, let's get a bit of wire. Just wire that into position. So I'm going to try and wire this branch down. I'm going to go under. This time I'm trying not to catch any of the potential branches that are coming through. Just like that. And I'm going to follow this wire around. Hopefully bend this one down a bit. Just like that. Okay, on top of that, I think what I need to do is remove this part as well. So, zoom me back out a little bit. Remove that. That one's going backwards. There we go, got to start the pad developing there. As you can see, I've got some leaves stuck under the wire. Again, not to worry with that one. So from your perspective, I think the angle, the front, is going to be somewhere there. Right, let's get it out of this pot. Actually, I'm going to take that back. Right, now I'm going to get it in a pot. Let's get it out this dirty soil and get it into proper bonsai soil in a proper pot. Now, just the same as we normally do. I'm going to get her out the pot, have a look at the roots, and then go from there. That was nice. So as I say, I did slip pot this, so all the outside has got some bonsai soil, where the centre part of the tree is all old normal soil. So the slip potting has done exactly what it needed to do. So you can see it's got plenty of fine roots there. I have no idea what the root system looks like inside. Okay, I'm back. The camera decided to overheat, so I had to keep the tree stored in some water so we can come back. Alright, let's get back at it. Let's rake these roots out. As normal, start from the centre of the trunk, work our way outwards. Now, this already, I'm struggling. I've got loads of mangled roots. Okay, big guns are coming out. Root rig. Better. Big tangled mess of crossing roots right in the centre. This might seem a bit brutal, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, all these middle ones are all crossing. And it's the only way to deal with them. Okay, right, we've got most of them untangled now. Okay, while we're at this stage, I think I'm just going to go give it a blast with the hose pipe. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back after rinsing the roots, and this is what we are left with. So we've got quite all this section is too high, so all that's going to go here, and then we need to take a look at this section as well at the bottom once we've cleared it up. So first of all, we're going to remove these sections here. It's far too high. Okay, so that's looking better already. We need to just remove this one. Curly, twisting back on itself. then I think we will make that as our root plane. So what we just need to do is tidy it up. Let's give me snips. That's twisting round. And that one. Want to get rid of these long sections. They're not helping the cause. This bit here twists. This one's too long as well. Clear that bit up. One more roots at the top we need to clear. Now looking at this section here, that one round, we just need to clear the bottom. Shorten these back. And then we put it in the pot, or a root plane, something like that. I do need to remove that one. Okay, I'm going to pot that up like that, I think. That's my root radial. So I decided to go on this nice little Chinese pot I've got. It's all set up, ready to go. All I'm going to do is add some soil and get the tree tied down into it. Now for the front, I think we're going to go round about there. Slightly off center to the right. There you go, the tree is secure. Snip off the excess. Let's rake the roots so that it's radial. Now let's add some more soil in. And again, let's make sure there's no air pockets. Okay, I'll give that a watering and then we'll come back and have a spin. So she's all watered in, looking great. So the planting angle has obviously changed after looking at the size of the trunk itself and the flare, and then I've put a little bit more of a bend in it, and I've added this nice little rock as a complementation. So yeah, there she is. I think it looks really good. Let me know what you think, guys. Did I do alright? I think I did, but you just let me know. Leave a comment, give us a like, please sub. See you in the next one, guys. Thank you very much.